You can pull it off? Yeah, man, in a dark, bad, man. Eh? And them something the lights bouncing off the Chinese lanterns and all these things. Oh boy. Simone and Lunette, man, of them cars, it's, you know. Tell you all the while, and that's why when we go up on the streets, people must say, oh wait, whatever those things. Look at it. Oh my goodness. I tell you. Oh boy. I see Miss Bones in the chat asking what happened to Cliff. Clifton is in China. Clifton is in China. Marvel Daily asking the same question. Clifton is in China doing some good work. And he'll be back very shortly. Back before you miss him. Yeah? So it's soft light. Yeah? Roger Smart says, in the look dark for you. Then Roger more would tell life of myself. Yeah, man, in a dark man. It's kind of cozy. Nora giving me the soft lights this morning. Yeah, producer take care of me. So, yeah. But tell you, Cliff said, mind shot, then send him go on concentration camp. But tell him, say, he's not strong like one time, you know, so I don't know him how to manage. You understand? Yeah, then give him sledgehammer and say, go broke rock stone. I got him on cuss. No, but he's fine. He's fine. We can verify that he's fine. I'm talking to the group almost every day, asking about certain things. And yeah, he's good. So let us work with the light for the time being. People, good morning to you. Properly good morning. It's September 16, 2025. It's a big day. Very important day for one Andrew Michael Holness. Today is the day where he gets sworn in for a fourth time as Prime Minister. Did so in 2011, 2016, 2020, and now 2025. 3 own mandates, 16, 20, and 25, and 1 shared mandate. Max Wilson says George is alone in the dark room. Yeah, true. Yeah, talk, you know. It's true. It's true. Captain J says it's his birthday. So yes, today is not the date with destiny. Today is the result of a date with destiny in which, as they'd say in the street, Andrew Bingo. In Bingo election day. And this day is the fruit of his success on election day. You know, I remember very well years ago when Holness was under pressure, when Holness was under a challenge from Audley Shaw for the right to lead the JLP. And in the aftermath of it, I think a better Holness emerged. That Audley Shaw challenge, well, I want to tell you, maybe if that Audley Shaw challenge hadn't happened, perhaps the Holness we see today wouldn't exist. It would be a less precise version, a less calculating version, a less tolerant version, a not so securely forged version. Some will say a not so good version. But I genuinely believe, and not just in this moment, but before today, I've long felt that the making of Andrew Holness was that Audley Shaw challenge. He went into a deep place and he found some things that he agreed was best for him to build into the new him. And that new him has served the country well thus far. And this is where it's not that I get in trouble, but I stir and incur the wrath of some people. How dare I say he has done well? Well, wanna come beat me. That's not to say nothing that Holness has done up to this point can insure him against falling down in the future. And you know that nationwide will be all over Holness and this JLP administration like white on rice if they don't get individual things right and if they don't get governance right. So we are not a JLP station, absolutely not. We are a fair station. And if you get koof as government because you're doing koofing things or koofing-able things, let's make a phrase. If you're doing koofing-able things, you go and get the koofs from us. That's what our record shows. So there's that very important thing to consider. And when you talk to the labor rights, they say, boy, you know, when we are on the hustings and people say, boy, nationwide favors you. We say to them, say, boy, and I really say, you know, because when we do things bad, you know, nationwide beat we bad. And that's what they should expect. So we promise both PNP and labor rights. PNP in their execution of their duties as opposition. Labor rights in their execution of duties as government. We will applaud those things that are good. But when the belt for draw, when I send for the slim piece of shoe block, little hibiscus, a little granite to this, if you go break a little switch and come, and the switch where I use. And that's our promise to you. But that will happen and that will materialize. I'm not worried about that. I think today we should pause to reflect on who it is the Governor General is set to ask to serve as Prime Minister. Does this country have a Prime Minister that sits beside any other world leader, and at the very least you believe that in any conversation, in any assessment of how well he has led this country versus how his counterpart has led their country, that our Prime Minister will be able to stand tall? What's the answer to that question I put to you? I won't answer it for you. I'm putting it to you. And it's not a rhetorical question because people have different answers, but I'm asking you to answer. Does your Prime Minister, does the man who is said to be sworn in today, does he have a capacity to disgrace you on the international or regional stage? Or does he only have the demonstrable qualities to make your country seem like what it is? A strong democracy with governance systems that are strong, with much room for improvement, but things being done to improve in critical areas? Is he leading a country that can be held up as an example in positive ways? You answer that. And so, dance a yard before you dance abroad, they say. For all that Holness has done in the public light, do you look at Holness and see someone who your children, your family members who are young should want to emulate? It's a question for you this morning. And how you answer that question will inform how you feel about Holness's fourth time being officially given the keys for Vehicle Jamaica. I say to you that sometimes, you know, we lionize people in retirement, in death especially. You know, everybody wonderful and this, and, you know, even some of our worst leaders are lionized in retirement. Some of them are lionized in death. For what you know of the man from Spanish Town, St. Catherine High School, the UWI, is he worthy of leading the country that you live in? Is our Governor General set to swear in a man of substance, a man of character, a man who is worthy of being an example? Is that who is being sworn in today? Or do you have other descriptors that you'll use? You answer that question this morning. He has earned the mandate, bucked the trend of incumbents falling like nine pins post-COVID. He has led a government that has not been perfect, that has had some significant failings. But they've put things well enough together for the majority of people to give them a mandate to go again. Bruce Golding called himself the driver then in 2007. Is this driver, is this person in charge, is he worthy of leading you? That's the question. Break time. Back with more on Cliff Hughes Online after these.
My hands were steady.